Alright guys, warmed up enough. Just waiting on a car, but anyway. Talk lower. Remind myself to talk lower. I know a lot of people that just do not ride in the rain, or if it's rain or whatever. I am like maybe Thomas 8. If you don't know him, I'll put a link to his channel in the description. He was one who got me into the Polar Bear Challenge, and lots of great people there to meet in the Polar Bear Challenge. Anyway, getting back to it, is most riders that I know here in Houston don't even venture out if it's going to sprinkle. And I think, God, I digress, because I do, same reason as maybe Thomas 8 is the price of fuel. And politics aside, I probably am on the more of the political spectrum of maybe Thomas 8, but while I try to change things and via votes, whatever, the price of gas is the price of gas, so whether I like it or not. And my alternative vehicle to get to work is an SUV, and I have 3 kids, a mother-in-law that lives with me, and my wife, so we're a big troop, and so we need a big vehicle to get around. And my wife, who works, 54 miles from where we live, has a very long journey, and she has like a Mitsubishi Lancer, I don't know, several years old, and she gets okay gas mileage. We chuckle because she's too afraid to ride, so she has that. But I think for the money, because I'm still paying on the SUV, the price that I pay for gas to fill that thing up, I wanted to find something in my budget, and so I did. I got a used Ninja 250, and paying for it, insurance, and then it's gas and maintenance, fits within that, well within the extra gas money I'd be losing, so I'm saving money. I don't know what this guy's doing. Well, you get a free show. Take care, man. All right. Thanks. Well, that doesn't happen every day. Okay, so for me, it's very much saving money. But I used to ride. That was my first vehicle was a motorcycle, and I've ridden several motorcycles. And then I went in the military, and I never really reacquired a motorcycle again. So I love riding. So I just don't want it to always just be economical. You know, I'm sure I could go buy some damn smart car or something, but I don't know if it'd fit in the budget. And nonetheless, I love riding. Plus, you know, I'm saving. So yeah, just similar to like a video I watched of maybe Thomas 8. It's good to go. And the more days I can put on this, the more money I save as well. Now, riding in the rain, which was the main topic. Good Lord, I may have digressed big time, which I tend to ramble on. Like I said, a lot of people I know just shy away from it. They're scared. You know, they've gone down or whatever. You do treat riding differently, especially like if you're up in some of the polar bear members in the states up north, and they get snow and ice and things like that. You have to change tires sometimes and whole things. Here in Houston, you know, we don't, very rarely, we get ice that stays. So, you know, what's the big deal of changing tires? But it doesn't mean it's not slippery when it's raining. And so I have friends that just worry about going down, how they brake, and sometimes they brake too hard. Well, you have to be cautious, and Sometimes if there's puddles, you have to be leery of what's underneath that puddle. You can't see. Obviously, being on two wheels, you're a little bit more compromised than being on four. You're not going to be hauling ass and everything as you would. You just be a little bit more cautious. You don't have to behave all that much different. In my opinion, I'm always cautious, though, especially in this city. Not everybody's aware, or as a good driver, aware of motorcyclists. So that's something that you have to take in, especially in traffic when this city gets clogged up a lot. People are in a hurry. They want to change lanes quickly and get over to another lane, and they don't see you. So you have to be cautious of that. People have asked, well, okay, front or rear brake and slippery conditions. To me, the front brake is your primary brake, but you're not going to slam on it if the roads are slippery to get your front tire to lose traction, which is what most people are afraid of. If you use too much of your rear tire, it'll slide out easier too from underneath you, and it'll even do that on regular dry pavement if you're fast enough on your rear tire. So, yeah, just apply the brakes a little bit more evenly and come on to them a little bit more gently, I guess would be my best recommendation. And if you find yourself in a position, because in all the years I've been riding, I find that if you do find yourself in a position where you've come on too hard and you begin to feel the front tire is just a little bit like other brakes and then come back and reapply. I've experienced that where I'm starting to do a front slide and let it roll and let the front tire roll, give it a little forward momentum to get it. The bike will respond by wanting to continue to go forward, and then gently reapply the brakes again. This is my northern route home. I have all kinds of ways to get home because of traffic in this city, and I don't like going down my main route when it's raining because I'm asking to sit in traffic for a while usually, because either there's traffic lights that are out, there's an accident, something. So I usually take alternate routes from my main route to get home when there's other than sunshine. I don't know, this city sometimes it'll surprise you. People just can't drive if they can't drive under normal conditions, let's tell you that they're going to do well with wet conditions and things like that. But this city's funny. I have a friend live up north and they say, oh my goodness, Houston gets all bent out of shape, even when ice is warmed. When they figure a good percentage of it's gonna ice. We shut down schools and stuff, versus the friends are from Ohio. They're used to it, but here, that's true. We just say, oh, stay in your house. Schools are closing. Anyway. As you can see, it's not really drizzling anymore, just wet streets, so, oh well. I did good in not wearing my waterproof liner, because man, does it get hot and sticky inside of it. So what's a good topic to cover? A lot going on. My 4-year-old's going to start swimming at the end of the month. He's going to go for like a 2-week crash course in swimming. And trying to do the same thing my 8-year-old was doing. My 8-year-old went through the whole gamut of learning how to swim and moving up the little ranks at this place. It's pretty neat. But my 4-year-old's excited. He gets to do something now after daycare, extracurricular. It's something really my 8-year-old was doing, and I guess it's kind of crappy as a younger brother to see the older brother doing all these activities and you're not. But he's 4, so he's just now we're going to get him into swimming and we do other things with him. Anyway. It was funny, I worked from home this past month, predominantly because my mother-in-law lives with us, but she went to Guatemala for some medical treatment and visiting. So that kind of, because of my youngest, which is 10 months, sending your kids to daycare is like having a second mortgage. So she usually takes care of the baby first during the day, which is awesome, just awesome. Because we'd rather just save the money and do other things. So she does that for us. But since the whole month of February, I was Mr. Mom, and I came up with ways of taking care of him because I have to get work done as well during the day. So I came up with ways of keeping him happy. Yeah, I came up with ways of keeping him happy, and got to know the preschool channel that they call Sprout or something like that on cable. And he watches every show. He loves all he does. I think he likes the Wiggles and some other ones on there. Bob the Builder and Thomas the Train and what all these things. Anyway, he watches that. But we also have a dog. And the reason why the dog gets into this is that we have like a pen that years ago we used when he was a puppy because we kept him in the house. Now he stays in the house now, but if he's trained and all that other stuff. But back then when we were training him, we kept him in this pretty big dog pen while we were out because he was really mischievous and started clawing at walls. I don't know, he just did crazy stuff. So we kept him in this pen with I had like laminate flooring, just a small pad of it built, and we put the cage on top of it. And he used that. So I found this. It was in the garage, and I had forgotten about it because a 10-month-old is going to get bored sitting in this little playpen, which is the size of like a small crib bed. And he's got the little bouncy saucer and stuff, but he wants to get out and move, so I got this dog pen out, cleaned it up, and just used it because it gave him a big area where he could play, and I can control everything that goes into it, and just watch him from afar, so to speak. And it was a big hit, a big hit, and he had all his toys, and he loved it, and everything, so fantastic. Worked out great, loved it. Allowed me to work and keep him happy. So my mother-in-law comes back and she sees this contraption and says, hey, he likes it. It'll make life easier on you. Go ahead and use it. So, a dog pen. Bigger area. I think it works out fine. For now, he's going to start walking soon, so I don't know how much longer that'll last. We'll see. Alright guys, so we'll catch you on the next ride.